Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
At Barnwired in Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we see you up there. Thank you. All right.
Place at a balcony.
I know, yeah, right? We're hanging out. Hey, this is not Daniel David. No.
Apparently he's a little bit taller than me.
He's a big dude. But Daniel couldn't make the trek today due to the cold temps. Don't blame him. So my old standby, Lee Klett, hanging out with us because you're right here in town.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to come out either, but it had nothing. It's just miserable cold.
I mean, your response to me was, "Yeah, I can probably do that."
Well,
it wasn't definitive. I was like, I wonder if he's actually going to show up or not.
Nah, I'll be here as long as the car started. I was going to make it.
So Lee's hanging out with us. Now, nobody from Barnwired wants to come up and talk today, so the representative for Barnwired today is Mr. Neil Crott. And Neil, you're going to get up here. Neil was trying to do this from behind the scenes, but we're going to make him get up here on camera with us because
we got enough space between us.
The spot is reserved for the person that's going to talk about. Oh, I'll adjust it if need be. You get in here and be all comfy. Julie can adjust the camera. Oh, yeah, that's going. But we want to make sure his head doesn't
She
get
says
cut
it
off.
looks like it's good. You can't even see it from there, Julie. Seriously, stop trying to steal the show.
Yeah, squeeze right in
Come
here,
on.
pal. We're getting all comfy.
Oh, hey.
You want to sit down?
I'm for Barnwired today. My name's Neil. I don't work here, but I represent them. And today's special is goulash with green beans and garlic bread.
Ooh, goulash.
Goulash.
I love goulash.
Yeah. The soup.
This is so comfy.
Julie, don't touch. Don't touch. Okay. Soup is kielbasa with white bean and sauerkraut soup. Ooh, that sounds so good. The ladies are having it right now. What do you think? You can't hear them. They said it's great.
They say.
Sandwich of the week is Philly cheesesteak and get ready, guys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Fun new things coming the first week of February.
Oh, my goodness.
So there you go.
All right. Thank you, Neil.
Can I stay here?
If you want. You can do the interview. I mean, I do this all the time. If you want to do it for a change.
I sure wouldn't want to stand like this the whole time.
Neil Crott, everybody. Neil Crott. Thank you, Neil.
So you're welcome to stay there. I'm used to my bass player being about that close into my personal space.
I think Neil should host this show sometime.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. All right, so that's get in. It's cold outside. It's not like if you get in your car here in Sigourney and come up to Barnwired, I don't think anything's going to happen between your home and here.
No, I spent about 12 seconds outside. That was it.
Yeah,
And it's nice and warm in here.
Yeah, so come on up, get something to eat and drink, and have a good time here at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. So Lee Klett from The Boys and your own solo career. It's been a little while. We're guesstimating May.
I think that was it, but honestly, I don't remember last week, let alone last year.
So it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Last year when we last saw
Yeah,
you.
it was definitely 2025.
You're a kind of a regular here anyway, because you like to come out and support other artists when they're here.
I really do. I enjoy coming and see. I don't get to see as many our people play as I'd like to.
Yeah.
I'd like to go see a concert every damn day, but it doesn't always work. So it's very convenient that there's a half an hour here every Friday. So I try to make it as many times as often as I can.
Yeah.
Well, because I like supporting other musicians, and I also like to hear what they're putting out.
Sure. Yeah.
And a lot of them I call friends. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't think you've ever had anybody on here I wouldn't consider a friend.
Yeah. Hello.
I think that was you.
That did sound a lot like me off in the distance. And which leads me to, you were the, what, did I see it right, the 2023 Midwest Country Music Organization's Ambassador of the Year?
Yes, sir.
That doesn't seem right. I mean, that doesn't seem like it was 3 years ago.
Well, it technically wasn't. I didn't get the award until 2024, but it was for the previous
all right.
year.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, it was just a couple of years ago that I got that award.
Okay.
So,
and you're a big, just an ambassador for the MCMO organization.
I actually have that title with the organization. There's 6 of us now. So when somebody new joins, depending on where they're at, there's 2 ambassadors for Iowa, there's 2 for Minnesota, there's 1 for South Dakota, there's 1 for Illinois, and there's 1 for Wisconsin.
Okay.
But as soon as you join, if you're from my region, they give me, or the organization gives me your number, all your information, and and then I call you up and be like, hey, welcome. If you have any questions, I'm here to help, or if there's anything that I can do to help, whatever. And then it's my job to go out and like support them and try and catch a show and like make it so they're not going, well, I joined this organization, now what? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So is Danny the other guy?
Danny
Grouse?
Oh, no. In Iowa, it's Etheridge Nets from Corey Waller's band, or the Bird Hunters.
Okay. All right. Okay. So MCMO business. We're just kind of chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go check out the Midwest Country Music Organization if you haven't, and you can always listen to Midwest Country Music Originals on Skunk River Radio Saturdays at noon. That gets played all around the Midwest. So really great show there with PT.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're hanging out with Lee. Go ahead.
Say a lot of good music coming out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know your stuff, The Boys, featured on there regularly, so that's cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's been several months at least since we've seen you. Give us a recap.
Just been busy playing shows, as many as I can get my hands on, and we've been traveling all over the state and did a couple shows out of the country in the Dominican Republic back in December. Went and did support for another MCMO member over in Wisconsin last summer, opened for Joe Nichols. I was a bass player that day.
Nice.
I'm not a bass player. My bass player said he couldn't make it, so I had to switch instruments. It was 10 songs, so it wasn't that bad. But
did you have a left-handed bass handy?
Oh yeah, I've got.
All right.
I have more guitars at home than any. I've got more banjos than I have basses, but I do have a bass.
All right. So it's been busy. You've been busy. I mean, if people follow you on Facebook, they know that you're always playing somewhere.
Yeah, this time of year it's a little on the slower side. I'm only doing 2 or 3 shows a week, but summertime I'm playing 5 or 6 nights a week, and I mean, I'm so lucky to be able to do something that I love for a living.
Yeah, yeah, full-time musician.
Yes, sir.
How long you been doing it full-time now?
Since 2018. Okay. So 8 years I've been doing this and nothing else.
That's crazy. Oh, that's very, you're living the dream, man.
I am a very poor musician, but I'm still making it.
No, that's cool. And yeah, when you're not playing by yourself, you're playing with the boys, your brother Adam, and the guys. Maybe shout out who are the guys in the boys these days?
So obviously my twin brother Adam, he's the other co-leader, front man of the band. I've got Jake Burrington, who is married to my cousin. That's not the reason that we hired him. He fits. He's a really good guitar player, and he's got a good personality for us. So, and we told his wife, my cousin, that if they ever got divorced, we were keeping him. So,
yeah,
that's incentive for her to stay married. I mean, if she wants to be a part of the family anymore. But we have Brian Peterschmidt. He's our drummer. He's from Fort Madison. Okay. He's been in other bands like Six Strings Down and the Sprucels and some other really talented acts down in that area of the state. We have 2 bass players, depending on where we're playing and their availability. One of them's paramedic Jared Conrad.
Yeah.
So he's not available every weekend because his schedule doesn't allow it. But our primary one, and the guy who's at 90% of our shows, is Mr. Rick Holmes. He's from the Grimes area. He's actually originally from Alabama, down on the Gulf. But super talented, and we're really happy to have him.
Very cool. So yeah, be sure to check out the boy. All right, before I forget, how do people find the boys online?
So if you're going for socials, the Facebook, if you look up the Boys Iowa, it's the easiest way to find us. You'll see our little logo. Easiest way to find it. You have to put Iowa in there, because if you just type in the Boys, there's a TV show, there's a billion other things that pop up, because our name's just a little bit on the generic side. Our website's theboysmusic.com. We put our schedule on both, trying to get all that stuff on there. We've got a TikTok page, and we've now started a YouTube channel. I don't know how much that's doing. I stay out of the social media as much as I can.
That's why you got her over here.
Exactly.
Give a shout out to your lady.
That's the only reason that we're dating, is because no, I'm just kidding. I appreciate everything you do, Shanoa Worthington, and your Worthington creative agency.
Yes, yeah.
Because if you didn't do it, it wouldn't get done.
Does a lot of good stuff for you. And then music-wise, I think it's been under the Boys with new music that's been coming out here over the last several months. I mean, has it been 2 different kind of duets or collaborations?
We did 2 collaborations. Went up to Minnesota and recorded them both the same day. We did one with Christine Passig, who's also an MCO, both of them are MCMO members. Super talented pianist and amazing vocalist. Yeah. We were lucky enough to get her to join on that song, Never Sober Again. And I'm looking forward to maybe getting the chance to perform that live in May with her. And then we did one with Jessica Luby from South Dakota, and that one's called 4-Letter Word, and I'm really looking forward to doing that one in May, too, with her. Because, I mean, I play those songs solo, and we do 4-Letter Word as a band, but we've never done them live with these artists, so I'm really looking forward to getting that opportunity.
Yeah, very cool. And people can find those songs online with wherever the Boys are.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, any streaming service, if you look up those songs, look up the Boys and Never Sober Again or whatever, and they'll pop right up.
Awesome. All right, enough talk. Let's get to some music. What song do you want to do first?
We're going to start with a new one I wrote a couple months ago. Maybe 6-7 weeks ago, something like that. And I don't know exactly where I got the inspiration for it, but I mean, I try to write stuff that's relatable. Okay. I don't actually relate to this one personally. I'm in a good place right now in my relationships and whatnot. But this one's called Where I Don't Belong.
All right, let's give it a listen. Lee Klett from the Boys here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
Well, I've seen the warning signs. I know the way she thinks, replacing all her feelings with every drop she drinks. Well, she's shutting down, so I'm packing up everything I own into the back of this old truck. It ain't her fault, and it sure ain't mine. But I don't want to stay where I don't belong. I don't want to leave, but you know that I'm not strong enough to fix the damage and everything that's wrong. I don't want to stay where I don't belong. Well, I know you tried, and you know that I tried to be everything you needed me to be for you. But we both know that it's over, and that's the bottom line. Until one of us finds the courage, we're just killing time. It ain't her fault, and it sure ain't mine. I don't want to stay where I don't belong. I don't want to leave, but you know that I'm not strong enough to fix the damage and everything that's wrong. I don't want to stay where I don't belong. I don't know what leads down this road we're on. It's a new song. I screwed up the lyrics. But I don't want to stay where I don't belong. I don't want to leave, but you know that I'm not strong enough to fix the damage and everything that's wrong. I don't want to stay where I don't belong.
Nice job. That is Lee Klett here at Barnwired for our Iowa Music Showcase on this frigid Friday here in Sigourney, Iowa. Stay tuned. We'll take a commercial break up next, hear from some sponsors, and come back with more right after this.
Keota Community School District, we are proud to lead with innovation, excellence, and the heart. With our student-teacher ratio low, our classrooms are built for connection, giving every student the attention they deserve. We continue with our 4-day school week for the 25-26 school year, creating more time for personalized learning, enrichment, and sport. And the results speak for themselves. In the 2024 ISAF scores, our students ranked number 1 in math and number 2 in English in our conference. That's academic achievement. That's community pride. That's Keota Schools.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
At Beacon Community Schools, opportunity isn't limited. It's everywhere. From FFA to music, business to athletics, our students explore it all. Small class sizes mean big advantages. Personal attention, strong relationships, and academic success that goes above and beyond. You're more than a student. You're a story, a voice, a vital part of our school family. From the classroom to the kitchen, every adult helps shape futures. At Beacon, pride runs deep, where everybody is somebody.
Hey, we are back here live at Barnwired in Sigourney for the Iowa Music Showcase. We're here every Friday with a different country artist, or I say country, but it's actually open to any genre that wants to pop in here. In fact, next week we've got a Christian artist. His name is Sonny, but he's with the group called the Elam Arrival. So he's Sonny. I've known Sonny for quite a while, up around the Cedar Rapids area. So he'll be coming in next week.
That name sounded familiar, but I couldn't place where.
Yeah, they did a big thing at Carver Hawkeye Arena last year.
Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be cool. Something a little bit different coming up next week. This week, we're hanging out with Lee Klett. Lee filling in at the last second, as he always does. He's my go-to when I need somebody. And cold weather kept our scheduled artist at home today. But anyway, so Lee, we've been talking, kind of recapping what's been going on the last several months. And I know you've got a busy 2026 lined up. Go ahead and tell us about some of the stuff. I know you got some recording coming up and some big dates.
We've been in studio for the last couple months working on our next or on the continuation of our third album. We've got 3 songs that are already out, but we've got 8 more that we've started. We were approached by a studio to come up and do some recording with them, and this place has got some seriously awesome history, like Slipknot's recorded there.
Nice.
There were so many amazing artists that have been through that studio, but it's analog, and I have no idea how the world that works. I know I can't work the digital stuff, but I watched this 8-foot board being run by this man, and it's disturbing. We recorded most of the parts at the same time, as a band, we were all there, and the drummer and the bass player were done on the first day. I'm like, that is not fair.
Yeah.
I've been back 3 times to redo stuff of mine.
Yeah.
But the bass player and the drummer are both off the hook. But it's so cool to watch that stuff come together. And then we're recording on 2-inch tape, like cassette tape. It's trippy. It's awesome. This 6,000-pound machine is doing all this work, and I'm like, everything I do at home is on a little laptop.
Yeah. And so it's kind of old school stuff, or an old school way of recording.
It really is, and it's going to show. You're going to hear a few more of the pops and the clicks and stuff in there, but it's going to be a lot more genuine feel, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see. Well, I keep getting updates on songs. My lead player's got to go back up there in a couple weeks or next week or whatever it is, and we're going to get some more done. Adam just got up there and did his vocals last week.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. Sometime in the spring, we'll have a full new album come out.
Nice. Yeah, that's exciting. Are you still going to have some physical copies available at shows?
Yes, absolutely. Right. As soon as I have enough for a full album, we will have that physical CD. I mean, honestly, I like streaming.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. But what I make off of streaming, in a year, I make more on one sale of one CD. I'm not kidding. We don't make nothing off of the streaming stuff.
Yeah, that's
so
notorious.
Well, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where if you really want your stuff to take off, you have to actually pay those things to put them into playlists. And I'm not really willing to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Do you guys ever do vinyl? Have you ever done vinyl?
I really want to. I looked into it once upon a time. And it's a little bit more on the expensive side. And it was more like what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. It's something that I would love to have, but I don't necessarily need just yet. But maybe one day.
Yeah. No.
I seriously thought about just getting the stickers for like the round stickers that go on the top of a vinyl, and make it one of ours, and then put it on like somebody else's vinyl. And then just put it in a frame and put it on the wall.
Nobody know.
Like, you wouldn't actually know it's on a frame on the wall. Say, you take it out and it's AC/DC. But as far as anybody in the band was concerned, it looks like ours.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. All right, so
I wouldn't be selling those, obviously.
Yeah. Don't listen. These can only hang on your wall. These are only decorative.
Exactly.
So you're recording. You got some new stuff coming out. Gig-wise, concert-wise, I'm sure your solo schedule is going to be insane. The boys, I'm sure they've got some stuff lined up.
Summertime is already looking crazy. Like, we have some 6-7 day runs, and or like 4th of July, that weekend's already all booked, and we're all over the place. We've got a couple bigger shows coming up. I can't say anything because contracts haven't been signed. I could give hints, but I'd probably get in trouble.
I could give a hint.
Yeah. Shut up, Steve. You're not supposed to know anything. I only told you the one, so. But I mean, we could meet in the middle and not actually give anybody a clue.
Me oh my! I don't know what you're talking about.
That contract isn't signed yet, Steve.
You're the one that started it.
I know. I deserve that.
Where was I? Now you screwed me up. Now I can't think of what I was going to say. So you got busy year. Oh, I did want to point out you'll be starting off the Watch Your Opera House schedule for 2026 at the end of February.
I'm really looking forward. I love that place. I really do. It's one of the most fun places we get to play. And if you've never been to the Watch Your Opera House, do yourself a favor and go. It doesn't matter, it doesn't necessarily have to be for our show. Go for any show.
Yeah.
It is like stepping back into the late 1800s. Actually it is, because a lot of stuff was made for that place in the 1800s. So it is one of the coolest rooms I've ever played to. The round room gives a natural acoustic. I'd like to play a show there without speakers one time, just because, or literally, I can have a conversation. And you can, just talking like this, and they could hear you in the back, like, comfortably. I can just imagine, like, the only thing that wouldn't work is if my drummer was going full tilt on the drums.
Yeah.
But I like it. His electric kit, I can just hit mute. And then all you hear is...
Yeah, that's February 28th, if memory serves me correct.
Yes, last Saturday in February.
We always love having the ladies in on our morning show to promote stuff for the Watch Your Opera. We haven't seen them for a while, so we won't see them until next month. So
yeah, I think they took the month of January off.
Yep. Miss you, Brenda and Tony. I'm sure we'll see you coming up in February when things get rolling. So yeah, that's just for a free will offering show, right?
Yes. Yeah, we've never charged the Opera House to have us play. It's near and dear to me. I grew up 6 miles from there. I had a Delta address, but I live closer to Watch Here than Delta.
Okay.
But yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, very cool. Well, let's jump into our second song of the day.
Sure.
What do you got up next?
This one's going to be on that next album. Is one of the ones that we've recorded, or we've got most everything recorded for in that studio, the digital one, or the analog one. Jeez. By the way, that's Junior's Motel up in Otho. If anybody's interested in looking up the history of that place, it is super cool. But anyway, I wrote this song probably 3-4 years ago. And this was my attempt at writing a tongue-in-cheek song, kind of like Bubba Hyde.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of same basic concept, but it's a hell of a lot faster. This one's called Honky Tonk 10.
Who sang Bubba Hyde?
I think that was Diamond Rio.
I was wondering. Yeah, I thought...
that was a coincidence, by the way.
Here's Lee Klett once again on our Iowa Music Showcase.
Monday morning he wakes up, pulls himself a coffee cup ready for another day. Business suit, shirt and ties, trudging through that 9 to 5, you never even looked his way. He's in the background, another face in the crowd, you know what I'm talking about. Till Friday rolls around and he's out on the town looking like a brand new man. But when you turn the bass up loud and the lights down low, he makes a little move out on the dance floor, spinning round a dime. He gets her every time, he never leaves the bar alone. He's a redneck Romeo, puts his number in her phone, the envy of all her friends. On Monday he's a 5, but under neon lights he's a honky-tonk 10. Saturdays on the town, pearl snaps button down, tucked into his Wrangler jeans. He slips the DJ $20, so he plays some Brooks and Dunn's, a mean two-stepping machine. He makes his moves, drags them out, cuts a rug, leaves them breathless, makes them fall head over heels. With the moves that he just made up, the way he's dancing, it leaves him weak in the knees. But when you turn the bass up loud and the lights down low, he makes a little move out on the dance floor, spinning round a dime. He gets her every time, he never leaves the bar alone. He's a redneck Romeo, puts his number in her phone, the envy of all her friends. On Monday he's a 5, but under neon lights he's a honky-tonk 10. Oh, come on now. Sunday morning he wakes up, pours himself an extra cup with a little Irish twist. Sweatpants and t-shirt, he doesn't have to go to work, so he'll probably stay like this. When a tap on the shoulder about scared him half to death, it was that woman from the night before. And in that harsh light, that honky-tonk 10 walked out his front door. But when you turn the bass up loud and the lights down low, he makes a little move out on the dance floor, spinning round a dime. He gets her every time, he never leaves the bar alone. He's a redneck Romeo, puts his number in her phone, the envy of all her friends. On Monday he's a 5, but under neon lights he's a honky-tonk 10. Yeah, on Monday he's a 5, but under neon lights he's a honky-tonk 10.
I like it. That's Lee Klett here on the Iowa Music Showcase. We're live at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. You ever get tongue-tied on that one?
When I first started performing it, yeah, a little bit, especially in that second verse. He makes his move, drags him out, cuts a rug, leaves him breathless. Like
it does leave you breathless.
A little bit.
Yeah, check that one. That'll be on the new album, right?
That'll be on the new album.
All right. Looking forward to hearing that. All right, let's hear from some of our sponsors once again. Take our second break of the day. Come back with one more song with Lee and 5 random questions after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have a variety of family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience. Call 641-622-1170 to reach the clinic or 641-622-3184 to reach Jack's Corner Drug.
Dry red wines from Tassel Ridge Winery are perfect for pairing with heavy, cold weather meals like soups, pastas, roasts, stews, and steaks. Tassel Ridge offers 8 different dry red wines that will complement winter-friendly big meals. All of them are made from grapes grown in our vineyards. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our retailers. And we can ship wines to addresses in Iowa where they can be received by someone who is at least 21 years old.
The Keswick Tavern in Keswick, Iowa welcomes Iowa musician Casey Peasley this Saturday from 8 to 11 p.m. and there's no cover charge. Casey Peasley is a musician from southern Iowa, fusing a mix of modern and classic country, classic rock, and more. It's always a great time at the KT, where the bottle never lets you down. Call 319-738-BEER. It's live entertainment this Saturday night at the Keswick Tavern, 117 South Iron Street in Keswick.
The City of Sigourney is now accepting applications for lifeguards at the municipal swimming pool for the 2026 season. All applicants must have evidence of a valid certificate of completion of Red Cross lifeguard training and CPR training prior to the pool opening. Water safety instructor certification would be preferred for the manager and or assistant manager. Wages will be based on qualifications and experience. Applications may be printed off at Sigourney.com or picked up at the city clerk's office at 100 North Main Street. Applications may be emailed, mailed, or dropped off at City Hall and must be returned no later than 4:30 p.m. Monday, February 9th. The City of Sigourney is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're back here at the Iowa Music Showcase, barn-wired in downtown Sigourney. Even though it's cold outside, you can get in here and maybe get some soup, maybe get a sandwich, warm up here with some coffee at Barn-Wired in Sigourney.
Goulash.
Yeah, goulash. Good old goulash. All right. Lee, it's time for 5 random questions. Hanging out with Lee Klett from The Boys, by the way. 5 random questions. We'll start with our question of the day that just went up on Facebook. If you could teleport anywhere right now, especially with the weather here in Iowa, where would you go?
Oh, man, my happy place is in the Dominican Republic. Anywhere that's got a beach. We literally just booked a trip for Mexico this week. So, Of course, I'm not going until April, but that's not going to do me any good right now. But if I could teleport to someplace on a beach, sold.
All right. Question 2. What's the TV show you watch that would surprise people? Are you much of a TV watcher?
I watch a little bit. I don't know if I watch anything that would surprise anybody or anybody that knows me anyway. I don't do reality.
Yeah.
That includes the news. I don't do anything reality. It's got to have some sort of fiction to it.
Yeah.
No, I like some of my favorite shows over the years, like Breaking Bad. I about watch that once a year. Rewatch it. 'Cause, dude, you can get through that whole you can do that whole series in just a couple weeks, and it doesn't ever actually feel fresh, but it's like this was so well written. Just started rewatching Sons of Anarchy. I guess I'm guilty of going back and watching stuff over again that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
But I watch some adult animation. My teenager, he loves like Rick and Morty. Got me onto that one. I enjoy that. Basically anything that's inappropriate, or like if we're talking movies, like Blazing Saddles is one of my absolute favorite. You couldn't make that movie today.
Yeah, oh no way.
Or like Spaceballs, anything Mel Brooks, Spaceballs. I can't wait for Spaceballs 2. I'm a giant nerd.
By the way, was it 2 nights ago? I'm up in Breaking Bad. Mm-hmm. I'm up to the point where Hank and Steve Gomez are out. They just lured Walter White out into the desert.
Yeah.
And they just started the shootout. It's so heartbreaking.
It really is. I love that show was so well written.
Yeah. Question 3. What celebrity has inspired you in your life?
Oh, man.
Has there been any celebrities?
Well, I'm trying to emulate Chris Hemsworth a little bit. If you watch the Avengers movies and whatnot.
You want to be Thor?
Well, here, what? A few years ago, he played Fat Thor.
Yes.
And then he really got himself into shape. So I'm trying to do that kind of thing. I don't think I can double him quite yet. I haven't quite got the arms or the abs or the good looks, whatever. But I'm doing my best, damn it. And he's got such a good attitude about everything. Like I've heard he's genuinely a nice guy.
Okay.
Both him and Chris Evans. But Chris Evans never did the fat thing. So, but I make beard oil. I don't know how many people know that, but the beard oil company that I decided to make back in 2020, I named it Fat Thor Beard Oil.
I remember that.
Because I was a big guy and I've got the giant beard, so I just didn't have the whole Big Lebowski look.
Question 4. What's your first big event of 2026?
First big event.
The first big event?
We will be at Pizza Palooza in May. I don't know if there's anything going to happen or any bigger ones before that. Obviously, the Opera House is one of my favorites. We're going to go to the MCMO Awards in May, regardless of whether or not we get any nominations, because, well, that's just a good time. And just rubbing elbows with all those people. And it's been in Okoboji the last few years, and then they're moving it to La Crosse, and for me it's the same distance, so it didn't really matter one way or the other. But just to see all those talented people that I don't get to see all the time,
it's a who's who. It's literally a who's who of Midwest country music,
and it is one of the coolest experiences if you've never got to do, because you get to see all the performances from all these talented Midwest artists from all different regions and all different types of, or Americana or bro country, up to like the ones who emulate 90s stuff. It's awesome, and they're all so damn talented.
Yep, for sure. Let's see here. The question, what's the coldest weather you've ever been in, other than today?
I don't think I've never been like to Canada in the winter time. I'd say whatever happened here, I want to say like negative 20 something, like actual temperature.
Yeah. I think I remember that from a few years ago.
Yeah, we always have a couple weeks in the winter where it's below zero for like 2 weeks straight. So
Did you know, we were just talking about this on the morning show yesterday, I believe. I think it's Mount Carmel or something in Illinois, had the single coldest day in American history at negative 85 degrees. The actual temperature was minus 85. It was way, way, way back when. But
yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all. I mean, I remember seeing pictures of the big snowstorm in '78, where like telephone poles were under snow. Thankfully, we haven't put up with any of that. But I mean, I wasn't even born in '78 yet, so. I remember snow days back when I was in elementary school where there was plenty of snow, and now I'm like, please don't snow. Just don't. If you're going to snow on Monday so it doesn't mess up my weekend.
Yeah. Hey, all right, so that was 5 random questions. Nice
that was
job
easy.
on that. I know we've been talking about the MCMO a lot. I know you wanted to give a shout-out to the Iowa Music Awards as well, right?
Yeah, we did the Iowa Music Awards. We actually talked about that the week before it actually happened.
Yeah.
We went, we got to see the show. It was a lot of fun. Got dressed up. We were hanging out with our buddies, Katie and the Honky Tonks and Jordan Beam. And there was a couple others, but I didn't actually get to see them. We were all spread out, but those two were sitting close to us. And Katie and the Honky Tonks ended up taking that one. So good on them. And well-deserved. Looking forward to potentially getting nominated for that again next year.
Yeah,
so
for sure. And that's... Where's the award show?
That was in Burlington this year. I think the year before it might have been somewhere closer to Waterloo.
Okay.
I think they like to move it around a little bit too. But I mean, they're most of the people involved in that organization are on the east side of the state, so I'm not sure they're going to try and spread it out more to the west.
Okay.
I think Jordan might have been the furthest nominee, and he won Country Artist of the Year last year. So.
Okay. All right. So, shout out to the Iowa Music Awards.
Oh, yeah, Erin Duffy, too. Sorry. You just had her, and she got Christian Artist of the Year this year. So
okay.
And then we went and did an after party with her and Jordan, and I might have gotten a little messed up. She had to drive us home.
Like the good Christian artist that she is.
Well, her and her husband were staying. We drove home, but apparently I don't drink like I used to, so get a couple shots in me, and all of a sudden I'm Jello.
Oh, well, we got time for one more song here, Lee. What do you want to do for us?
Well, this is one I've been working on in my own studio. The band doesn't actually play. Actually, I don't know that anybody besides my brother and the band's even heard this one.
Okay.
I wrote it. I'll do it at solo shows every now and again. Especially, it's on my request list if you wanted to request it. Fun story with this one. The first time I ever played it live was at a writer's round that was being run by Monica Austin, and she literally was like, she was going to pick my next song, and I already had this one in mind. This is what I was going to do. And she jokingly, or because my brother wrote a song called Just the Tip. Well, I didn't write it, so I wasn't going to put it under the Writers Round, although I have played his songs at Writers Rounds because of requests. I ended up playing this one, but not then, and I kind of rolled into it. She goes, I can't remember how the hell she said it, but she said something about just the tip. I said, why don't you give us just the tip? And, tongue in cheek, ha, ha, ha. I love Monica. She's so awesome. But I said, how about I drunk dial you? She goes, ow. But yeah, this is another one of those heartbreak. Like, I think everybody's had an ex that that they've came back to, or that they secretly want to hear from. So when they text you, you're like, you kind of want to respond or whatever. So this is kind of in that vein. Like I said, it wasn't anything that I needed, or it just felt like something that would be relatable. So this one's called Drunk Dial Me.
All right. One more time, Lee Klett here on our Iowa Music Showcase.
Hey, you shouldn't drunk dial me. Call me at 2 a.m. and tell me you miss me, and that you need me to come back home. Tell me you're sorry, that you want me, and you can't live without me. You shouldn't drunk dial me. Alarm clock reads it's after 2. I hope and pray it isn't you, but your picture's on the screen. Lord, give me the strength to just let it ring, 'cause you shouldn't drunk dial me. Call me at 2 a.m. and tell me you miss me, and that you need me to come back home. Tell me you're sorry, that you want me, and you can't live without me. Hey, you shouldn't drunk dial me. Now I'm not saying who's at fault. We both broke each other's hearts. Those scars won't go away. When my phone rings, I really want to say that you shouldn't drunk dial me, or call me at 2 a.m. to tell me you miss me, that you need me to come back home. Tell me you're sorry, that you want me, and you can't live without me. Yeah, you shouldn't drunk dial me. And truth be told, when I've had a few, deep down, I'd really want you to. I wish you would drunk dial me, or call me at 2 a.m. and tell me you miss me, and that you need me to come back home. Tell me you're sorry, that you want me, and you can't live without me. Yeah, you shouldn't drunk dial me. Now you shouldn't drunk dial me. Alarm clock reads it's after 2.
Lee Klett once again here on our Iowa Music Showcase, live at Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. Once again, Lee, thank you for filling in at the last second today.
Happy to do so.
As always, I'm sure we'll be shooting you that message at some point later on this year.
It happens. Somebody gets sick or whatever.
Yep.
I'm happy I'm able to help fill in.
Yeah, appreciate it, as always. Again, next Friday, we've got Sonny, maybe some of the other guys from the Christian band, the Elim Arrival. That's E-L-I-M, in case you're wondering how the heck you spell that or you say that. Christian group out of the Cedar Rapids area going to be here next Friday for the showcase, so make sure you tune in then. Again, if people want to find you yourself on Facebook, social media, where do they go?
I do have my own solo artist page on Facebook and TikTok. Just look up Lee Klett Music on any of those platforms, Instagram, Spotify, or no, not Spotify. You won't find me on Spotify. Everything I've done is for the boys. Even the one song that we just released that was just me and an acoustic guitar, it's still labeled as the boys.
Yep.
So, but yeah, if you look up Lee Klett Music on Facebook, see where I'm going to be. I'll be in Cedar Rapids tonight. We were just talking about Cedar Rapids.
Yep.
And then the band will be down in Oquawka, Illinois at Lucky's Barbecue on Saturday. So
Okay. Always busy. He's always out there playing somewhere.
Can't help myself. Like I said, I'm lucky enough to get to do something that I love for a living, so it's really hard to turn down anything.
Yes. All right. Awesome. Well, Lee, thank you again. Neil, thank you for running things behind the scenes.
Thanks, Neil.
And, yeah, that'll do it for this week. Tune in. As of right now, we're still going to be doing the sports section tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with a live video and the audio replay at 10 a.m. on Skunk River Radio. All right. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you guys again next week for the showcase.